yes.
I,
Because I still have shit to say about my stuff.
of course, this doggone thing is being buggy. Refresh, Farrell's here, Django is not. Lord, why is this not working? Ladies and gentlemen, we just got finished with our final pay-per-view of 2024, The Final Clash, and out of any time for the house to split, it had to be with me catching a stray. What am I, star? In the middle of Farrell versus Jackson. What am I?
Fuck you.
I say, hey, I can help carry the house. And what happened? I had him. I had Lee Starks in the center of the ring. 1, 2, 3, but no, the lights go out in an open arena, and Scarlett Nakamura, Farrell and Star's own sister, decides to swing a chair at me and then stare at the ref, then at Farrell, and then Farrell gets distracted even more so and gets pinned after It's Too Sweets. And now I have to start at number 1 at the Royal Rumble. Now I have to start at the very beginning to get what I deserve. Because last year, I didn't let myself go ahead and get in the main event of WrestleMania. I decided to let somebody else have the spotlight. But now, I'm at number 1. And Farrell, Jokester, Star, and Omar, they're also starting the Rumble with me as well. I have to suffer these buffoons. Because they're incompetent. Because their own sister decided that was a good time to stab them in the back when I'm right there. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's at the Royal Rumble. Now I have even more of a reason. I need to go ahead and squat up because I still have to deal with the glorious kings breathing down my neck, breathing down these buffoons, these incompetent bastards' necks, these Neanderthals' necks. I need to get myself put back together. And a team that I don't have to carry the weight of others with me. I can just pop off and they could pop off as well. I wish I could sit here and be like, yes, let's go. The house, they're burned down. It came at last. And who would have thought it would be Scarlett Nakamura? But to be fair, she's the same woman that turned on her own sister. The same woman that sit here having a psychotic fixation over the doggone Rose Gallery over Sakura. I don't know what's going on with her. I don't care what's going on with her. What I care with is the fact that I just got screwed over and put in number 1 in the fucking Royal Rumble match. And you mean to tell me that after all that carrying, I have to deal with another big man that doesn't carry his weight? I have to deal with 2 big men that didn't carry their weight because Omar got eliminated first. That man got jumped. Jokester sat there and stared like an NPC, refusing to move an inch. Hell, I can give Farrell a pass on that part because at the very least he was distracted by getting his ass beat by AKL. And yet I'm the villain. I think Roman Reigns has taken a piece of Star, I'm going to see to it that I finish that man off like a scrumptious fucking meal. Come at the Royal Rumble. No DQ. No disqualifications. No, none of that. And I'm gonna make sure that VTuber World title comes back to me. And that I will main event WrestleMania. And Miss Nakamura, if you dare to tread on my territory again, I'll see to it that you will be going into the unemployed line soon enough. I don't care for questions, because I know I'm going to get a bunch of buffoonery. You know what? Go ahead. What questions do what questions do anybody has? What questions do anybody have outside of what the hell is wrong with the house?
I have a question. Why is it that every time you lose, you play the blame game on anybody but yourself? You can never. Why is it that you can just never take responsibility for you losing? So that answer that.
Let me take y'all back to Money in the Bank 2023. Dojan versus Noel. We brawl everywhere in the arena. We have both sides of people coming in to help us. There was no house. There was no the war on the kingdom. I don't know what to call my group. I need to make a group first. But we get a count out. 1 month later.
Group of losers.
Hey, this man is hating. And I have a reason to hate soon enough, but I'll get to that in due time. Quite frankly, let's skip a month ahead. SummerSlam 2023. What happens? Broly hits me with a spear. Noel capitalizes, takes out Broly. 1, 2, 3. He takes my title. And then what happened again? Come Bad Blood, Broly goes ahead and he decides to try to beat my ass, and then all of a sudden he gets simply thrown over the ropes. He's standing there, he's able to easily dive through them, but he watches as I get jumped after the damage he's put onto me. He stands there incompetently, and what happened? I got screwed again. And then what happened tonight when I had the last member of the Glorious Kings to deal with? It was me. It was Lee Starks. And then all of a sudden, I land a Swanton Bomb. 1, and the lights go out. And the house's own beloved girl swings a chair at my head. I get up, swings a chair on me again, and again, and again, and again, and leaves as I get hit with it. It's too sweet. 1, 2, 3. All the while, Pharaoh's sitting there staring like a deer sat there in front of headlights. And then gets hit with it. It's too sweet. And we lose the lead as if this were Survivor Series. And all the while, Star cannot beat 3 men. He is beaten multiple times in the past. He gets his ass beat by Jonathan R. Castle, by Randy Johnson, and by Dovev. And you mean to tell me that that's an excuse? Now that is a reasoning, because every single time I carry others up to glory and I get swatted down. But not this next time. No! Not next time. Next time, I'm having people that can carry their own weight. I'm having people that if they go ahead and want to pop off on somebody, it will not be my ass. It'll be somebody else's. But I'll let you sit there and wait. I'll see you at the Royal Rumble, Star. Now, would you two like to go ahead and have your own fair share of words? Yes, it shows Django. No, it's not Django. It's supposed to be Pharaoh. I'll let you go ahead and talk. The
Wow.
floor is yours.
Wow. Okay. That was a mouthful. Uh,
That's what he said.
shut up. Okay. But anyway, wow. I'm sorry that you all just had to deal with that. This guy is a sore loser and a man baby. He can never take responsibility. Am I right? Like, oh my god, I like, when I lose, I'm shocked too. I'm like sad. I never get to this level of delusion to the point where I'm still thinking I have a title when I don't, or when I've lost it fair and square. I'm like, Richie thinks he's still a champion despite me clearly beating his ass a few weeks ago. I don't really have much to say. I had a good night. I did something that I couldn't do before. He has thrown like I counted like around 10, maybe up to 10, around 10 spears at me, and still it wasn't enough to beat me. I don't even know why he was competing against me. And anyway, he ain't a VTuber. It's a VTuber championship. You ain't a VTuber. You're flesh. You, if you were fighting for the flesh championship, I understand, but this is VTuber territory. Second of all, like that main event was surprising, but like, Doge gotta understand that he has to pull his weight. He can't just be blaming others. Maybe if you pulled your weight, you wouldn't have lost. Maybe you wouldn't be first in the rumble. But now look at you now. Look at you now. You gotta be first in the rumble or whatever. You have a disadvantage, sir, and you gotta deal with like 29 more people. I hope it was worth it.
Says the
Like,
man that also has to start the rumble. Because I'm not sure which of the house members will be at number 2, but the other two will certainly be at 3 and 4.
but you see, the difference between you and me is that you are refusing to take responsibility for your own fuck up. You blaming everyone but yourself. That's why you will lose. Not only the Royal Rumble, but you will lose when we have our rematch. You will not get this championship back. You'll keep this championship long, and I have my boy title. So all I have to say is you're gonna lose. I'm gonna win. There's nothing you can do about it. And I'm done. Phil, if you want to take the floor, go ahead.
Talk about the match. I don't want to. I don't want to talk about the match like at all. This this has got to be the most painful day of my life. Not only did my not only did I lose the advantage for us in the Royal Rumble, not only did I get overzealous and try to do a good thing by leading the house into a new light, my own sister stabbed me in the back and sold me to my worst enemy. I brought you into my home and you stabbed me in my fucking heart! I bring you into my space. I treat you as if you are my own blood. I called you my sister. I gave you all the tools you needed, the ONC, to pull through, and you stabbed me in the goddamn back! Just like you did your sister. I should have known from the start there was no trust in you. But here I go being naive and giving people second chances. No more. You didn't even have the gall to look me in the eyes because you knew. I don't hate you. I don't dislike you. I'm just disappointed. Extremely disappointed. Don't call me Don't talk to me. Don't even come by the house's locker room. You're out. You're banned. Go somewhere else. Find somewhere else to change. You're barred. And if that's not an executive decision from Noel, it's an executive decision from me, the man who isn't in charge. But as of right now, now that Noel's injured, I am in charge. Get out. Go change in the bathroom or some shit. Go. I don't even want to see you again.
I'm gonna side with Phil on this one. I don't know why you did what you did, but especially if you don't interact with us anytime soon. So stay away.
My past keeps coming back to haunt me in the form of Dovev and even the Pretty Boys Club. Always just in the shadows lurking for me to make a mistake, which I always do. I every time I think I've got it under control, every time I think I've got it together, a new demon arises. Azul was there for my first ever world title defense, and I lost it that day. The tag team titles, once I thought we were on a roll, I got low blowed by Helga, and I lost the tag team titles. Immediately after I won the United States Championship, I lost it to Dovev. And when we had that match in the bag, I lost it for the house again. I don't think I deserve to even be here anymore. But I'm not giving up. I'm not running. I'm not hiding. There's no evolutionary form. I'm not evolving into Rayquaza or Tyranitar or anything. I'm not fucking running. Dovev, you want to hide in the shadows like a coward? You want to side with Scarlet just to get at me? I don't give a damn. What I said at Kingdom of War, I mean it. You are a dead man. You tried to take me and taint me into being a hateful, vengeful person. Guess what? I am a hateful and vengeful person. I hate you. I hate everything you stand for. I hate the way that you dress like a fucking goddamn Tiger King poser. I hate the way that you walk like a goddamn ragtag bullshit shit fucking broke boy. I hate the way that you fucking carry that title like you actually own it. You robbed that title from me, and I beat Azul's ass because of it. Beat him all around the building, and I'm gonna beat you the same way, like a bitch. I'm locking the fuck in this year, and if I have to take a step away from the house, then I will. We may have our enemies, but this might be something I have to deal with on my own. And if I have to go solo, I'll go solo. But Dovev, I haven't forgotten about you, and I'm gonna make sure your career's cut short. I I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows my name. Not Blue Man, not Pharaoh the Blue, not Blue's Clues, none of that shit. Everybody will know my actual name. Not just the Blue Man who represents the house. Not just the guy who lost the MCW championship on his first defense. Not the guy who lost the United States championship literally the day he won it. Not the same guy who got low blowed and took a hiatus just to get a new form. I'm literally going to show everybody, including you, Noel. I see you sitting there with your damn ankle prepped up or whatever the fuck you injured. I'm not attacking you. I'm stating this as a fact of life. I'm not the mid carder that you think I am. I will rise to the goddamn occasion because that's what I've always done. This isn't this isn't a retreat or me trying to make excuses for myself. This is me taking a look in the goddamn mirror and shattering that shit. I'm gonna show you how great I am. Any questions?
Any questions from Naomi Star? Any questions from chat?
Just a statement. Forget it, Steven. Say you definitely got what it takes to make it to the big leagues. If I could do it, so can you. You got my full support. That's all.
Oh yeah, don't take this as a thing of me leaving the house. I ain't leaving shit. You think I'm gonna join Doge's ass? Hell no. You think I'm gonna be bitter and short for the rest of my life? Fuck that. I'm the house for life. Because when you're a
Yo,
part of the house, even when we don't always win, we always stick together. We blood, baby. Doja's blood is black. Ugh.
damn, what is him?
You hear that, Doge? You hear that? Fuck you.
Hey, at least my sister did not betray me. But hey, I can say that y'all's girl, not mine, y'all's girl, decided to screw us over. Y'all's girl was the one that costed us the advantage.
Yeah,
Y'all's
yeah, yeah.
girl.
Wait, hey. I didn't even talk about the Royal Rumble. Now that I'm getting to that piece of that pie, I don't give a shit what placement I'm in. I intend to win. Oh, you thought I forgot about that shit?
Mm,
Hell no. I am getting the WKW Championship, the championship that I was destined to win on my first main event. No Broly, none of that Gogeta nonsense required. I don't care what Ryu holds that title. I will be WKW champion, and that's not a prediction. That is a goddamn spoiler. I don't care who I have to trounce. Doge, I'll whoop his ass. Noel, I'll whoop your ass. Star, no offense, I'll whoop your ass. Jokester, no offense, I'll whoop your ass. I will whoop everybody's ass just to get the title that was proclaimed for me, lacing my damn boots up, getting my head back in the game, and claiming what was destined to be mine.
yet another L. L after L after L. And quite frankly, don't worry, because this year's Star will be joining you and he can be just as ferocious. And you know what? I bet Star can follow you and have his own number of transformations. He could wind up looking like a Ninetales, turn into the form of a human femboy, looking like a doggone Pokemon. Quite frankly,
But I'm
I,
already human.
I said you having your transformations look like a human version of a Pokemon, looking like a Ninetales with your hair potentially probably growing the size of your body, and doggone whatever other transformations you can have. Because quite frankly, Star will be joining Farrell in his footsteps this year, and it starts at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
That is not a prediction. That is a spoiler. That Farrell will not win the Rumble. That Star will not win the Rumble or at the Rumble. That, quite frankly, I don't care if it's J and K, they aren't winning. The Glorious Kings, they aren't winning. If it's doggone anybody that's not yours truly, and you know what? Maybe I do wind up getting screwed over yet again, knowing my luck. But I make sure that the house don't win, that the Glorious Kings don't win. Hell, I'll even have Mac come out victorious. You know what? Maybe even I can have somebody else in my back pocket go ahead and come out with a victory. But mark my words, y'all ain't winning. Shit.
We will see.
Indeed. You'll see the absolute mountain of pain that will come y'all's way. Boy. Alright. And just like that, out of kayfabe mode. Alright. Quite frankly, your boy, I apologize, because throughout this stream, I'll admit I was stalling a number of times because I did want to make sure to have the homies on here, especially with that ending. Yeah, you can see why I kind of wanted to stall out until Farrell was able to pop in. But Lord, I will admit, I've had plans to have that happen before y'all even officially added Scarlet into the house. And I can tell y'all that this year, and this is like fully out of kayfabe, there is a lot of plans in store for the house. As a matter of fact, a lot of plans in store for even Scarlet for a number of individuals, some of which maybe even going as far as the end of this year. Quite frankly, I do have a number of things planned. I do need to go ahead and also get some more people set up because I do want to have some more people debut. Our final debuts. I think I already made this official. In case I didn't, I have officially closed the join WKW thing until that of season 3, which most likely will be with 2K26. Or yeah, 2K26. I just pray that the game is actually good because my God,
You mean 2K25, right?
25.
I guess that is 2K25. I forgot that they don't skip years like that anymore.
But at this point, if they don't do anything good for 2K25, you might as well wait until the next one until they get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let me go ahead. I don't think I did shut it off. So let me go ahead. Oh, did I? Oh, I didn't. Yeah. No more joining for WKW, not until next season. Quite frankly, I did say that I was going to go ahead and have Killa as well as Cozy and Kurai join the series, which they shall in the coming month. And quite frankly, the Royal Rumble, I'll admit, it's probably going to be the biggest pain in my ass. Because I'm taking inspiration from this one big YouTube series, at least back in the day, like a good 10 years ago. It was decently big. A lot of wrestling content creators back in the day went ahead, got together, and made this whole big show for their own Royal Rumble, and I intend on doing something similar for our own. But quite frankly, I'm very afraid for how long this is going to take me because I still need to go ahead get all the competitors that will be in both the men's and women's Royal Rumble set. I need to go ahead and get all of who's eliminating who's going to be in the final 3, final 2. I might already have somebody in mind to win both Rumbles, but
Ooh.
that's not down low. That's not down low. Who's to say I haven't?
Uh-huh.
Who's to say I haven't known for a good couple of months, maybe even half a year? I didn't say that there are some plans I already had set. That whole Scarlet turning heel stuff was already set in motion as early as what, SummerSlam? Maybe SummerSlam, maybe Clash of the Castle. But quite frankly, and you know, even when it comes to Scarlet Nakamura, it's funny because around like almost a year ago, I want to say like a good 11 and a half months ago, I didn't really have that much in store for Scarlet quite like I do nowadays. And I can tell y'all that if y'all think that we have gotten to the pinnacle of that character, let me tell you, this year, if you think that last year was a year for Scarlet, this year she's going to be a little bit more notable. If that little ending there didn't tell y'all something. But quite frankly, got a lot of stuff in store. I'm excited, but I'm also terrified because there's a lot of work I have to go ahead and put up with. And I ain't gonna say about too much. Probably gonna go ahead and talk to Farrell and Star off stream, both about whatever, but also maybe even some WKW stuff and whatnot. But ultimately, one more thing I want to go ahead and talk about is how grateful I am for each and every single one of y'all. We did for a short period of time hit our number, our record, or goal for last year, which is 300. Although we lost 2 more, but quite frankly, hopefully we can regain those by the end of this month for our Rumble Month Fall Fun. Which, quite frankly, our day 1 will be the men's Royal Rumble, as I do intend the men's Rumble winners to go ahead and potentially main event WrestleMania Night 1. And then the women's rumble will be the second night, and the winner is set to potentially main event night 2. That is TBD. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe I'll change my mind because it is a couple of months ahead. But I also like to go ahead and give all my gratitude, all my thanks to that of Star, to that of Pharaoh, which had both joined me for a lot of these streams. Same for Noel, Jokester, Django. Quite frankly, I would say this is the start of stream, and even before stream, a year ago, I didn't really have but too many people to go ahead and vibe with the series that actually fully knew of wrestling. 2 years ago, I didn't have much anybody, and I kind of just felt like I was spinning my wheels fruitlessly, going ahead and trying to get stuff moving. But now we have something growing, and I hope that in the months to come, that list of names I just said grows. That the list of people that are vibing in this series, that are vibing in the streams, that are a part of this community here grows, and that 2025, the kingdom will stand tall. Also, would like to go ahead and thank some of the other homies from that of Madi, which has decided to take in that of our own Scarlet Nakamura, as well as that of Azul. Got a shout outs to Mr. Big H, to Maze, to a lot of the other wrestling series owners, other streamers, and whatnot. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Same for those that go ahead and pop up and vibe. I greatly appreciate Eco as well, because quite frankly, hey, I wouldn't be making characters and stories quite like I do to this day if it wasn't for me meeting her for like, what, 9 or so years ago. And quite frankly, if there was even some things that one day y'all know a lot more about their characters. If you remember that bit where Scarlet Nakamura was reminiscing after she got attacked, and she was talking about some friends she used to have, names are escaping me at the moment, but quite frankly, there is a lot more lore, a lot more stuff to a lot of these characters that I would love to go ahead and show you one day. But all in all, May this year, as intimidating as it might sound, and trust me, it does sound quite intimidating. May this year be the most phenomenal one coming up for all of us. May this year, may yours truly, may the homie Pharaoh, Star, Noel, Jokester, Django, and everyone else that be vibing around us all go to the moon. And for those that are watching this on YouTube, feel free to go ahead and join us over on Twitch, because that is the end of our press conference here. Really appreciate y'all. If y'all guys want to go ahead and say anything else, feel free to go ahead and do so. I need a little bit of water. Oh yeah, and Happy New Year. Yeet.
Happy New Year.
And they're out.